Just get a little bit of attitude.
Okay. I have so much to do, but for some reason I literally can't focus. I can't focus. I'm gonna do my makeup instead. So I literally love wearing makeup. It's like one of my favorite pastimes. Mostly because I have lupus. Hard launch. I cover up like my lupus butterfly scars that I got going on. I'm being very vulnerable and you're not even listening. Can you listen while I'm being vulnerable? So that somebody came into my room. Somebody was in my room because I'm missing a product. I'm missing a product, so that means somebody came into my room. Who came into my room? My sister. First, I start with my La Roche-Posay. Recently, over break, I've been obsessed with Letterboxd. I'm so obsessed. I would like to be a film... What do they call it? Cinephile? Let me look it up. I'm a
cinephile.
I feel like I'm on my way there. I'd like to become a cinephile, but all the movies I watch are actually nonsense. Like, okay, I'm looking at it right now. It's actually not that bad. The last movie I watched was Knives Out, Wake Up Dead Man, which was beautiful. The other movie I watched was Caught Stealing. Caught Stealing was not comedy. I watched it on Netflix and it was labeled under the thing as a comedy. That is not a comedy. I was full of despair. Watching it gave me so much anxiety. I didn't laugh once. Actually, that's a lie. I laughed at the beginning. After that, everything was awful. It was awful. He had a really bad day. He had a really bad couple of days. And I was like, this is not funny. Come to find out, everywhere else except Netflix, it's labeled as a thriller. Anyways, 100 SPF. Some primer. You guys are unfortunately right in front of my makeup, so I'm gonna move you this way. I started putting on concealer, but I was wrong. I'm doing this out of order. Eyebrows. This year, I really want to get into reading again. I used to be an avid reader. I was the kind of reader where I would, first of all, every weekend I would get a new book at Barnes & Noble's. Every single weekend without fail. I would read literally on the way home. It would finish like maybe 1/3 of the book. I was like obsessed. My favorite series was the Red Queen series by Victoria Aveyard. Love you, Queen. I actually don't remember too much of it because it's been so long. I just remember Mare Barrow. I've never said her name out loud before. Mare Barrow. I just remember she got to work. Another one of my fave protagonists, Katniss Everdeen. I have the books right there. I'm literally staring at it. She was psychotic. She had every right to be psychotic, if we're gonna be so real. Let's say someone like gives you a cupcake, and then in her mind she'd be like, that cupcake is poison. He's trying to kill me. My most recent book that I've picked up, I'm hoping I have time to read, because I always say like, I wish I had more time to read. In my downtime, I'm on my phone. That could be my time to read. Let me show you my book I got. The Poppy War. I haven't read a book in third person since Harry Potter. I was trying to read classics, but I'm just not that serious yet. I've read like Frankenstein, Jane Eyre's over there. I don't know if this is considered a classic, but my favorite book I've ever read is called Metamorphosis. Metamorphosis by Franz Kafka. Kafka. No. Is that an anime character? Kafka from Kafka Hibino from Kaiju number 8. That was really embarrassing. Now it's concealer time, so I don't really use foundation. I use a skin tint, but I left my skin tint at school. So I'm gonna use this. It's Hourglass Concealer. I'm just gonna use that to cover my face. Then I have a lighter concealer I'm gonna go in with. You see the way the pieces are forming and coming together? Metamorphosis was a book I had to read for AP Lit changed my life. And the book is literally only 50 pages. It's so tiny and it's so good. It's about this guy that got turned into a roach. But I took it as a metaphor for a family member struggling with mental health, and I was like, I see you, Kafka. But speaking of Kafka Hypno, I love Kaiju number 8. I am an anime fan. I'm coming to terms with who I am. I was watching anime with my sister before the great shift of 2020. I was there. I'm using a big flat brush, and to let everything really manifest, I'm gonna spray it. I love Crunchyroll. I was watching Kiss freaking anime. I was on Funimation. I was there. One thing about me is, if it's a good story, I will watch it in any form of media. As long as it's a good story, you have me captivated. I was watching freaking Minecraft SMPs because I had a good story. I'm watching Dr. Stone right now, and I'm so gagged. Turns out they're building things from the ground up. I didn't know this was happening. I thought it was like a My Hero kind of situation. It's 100% not. I mean, they're making light bulbs, they're making light bulbs. I don't know, I feel like if I woke up in the middle of the Stone Age, I wouldn't be like, they accepted their situation pretty fast. The next product is the product is the exact same shade as the writing. So, Yummy Skin Lift and Flex Concealer. It's not that much lighter. I look like a fraud. I'm about to start watching The Pit Season 2. Interview with a Vampire Season 2. Hated Rivalry is on my list. I just haven't started. I don't know, I've been in a really good mood and I don't want to watch sad stuff. And people have told me that the show is kind of I really like my under eye bags. Egg yourself. Let's move on to baking. Because I can't, my concealer, ooh. I'm so not excited for this school year. I'm excited, but I'm so nervous. I just want it to be summer. I'm tired of the cold. For some reason this year, I've really realized that my favorite season is summer. For some reason, it's been an ongoing, pressing question since I was in kindergarten. Whenever you meet somebody or you fill out one of those get to know me worksheets, there's always a question that's what's your favorite season? I always put, it would change. I thought I was a fall person at one point in elementary school. Then I thought I was a winter person because I really enjoy holidays and breaks. I realized in my old age, I am a summer person all the way through. I always have been. I always will be. I like the heat. I like not doing anything. Unfortunately, I still get to work over the summer. But in the sense of, what am I trying to say? Of chilling, vacation. I don't know. I don't need to explain why summer is a good month. I take the powder all the way up under my eye bag. I don't know if creasing is a thing for me. I'm pretty sure it is. I just don't know what I'm looking for. So I don't do anything to prevent it. If I don't know what's happening, nobody else knows what's happening. So I wish I could live in a place where it was not summer forever, because I really do enjoy having seasons. Also, I feel I don't. I don't know. I wish I was a mermaid. When I was younger, I watched H2O once, and I never looked back. I really do wish I was a mermaid. But if you think about it, it wouldn't really add anything to my life. It would probably just make my life harder. Well, if I turned into a mermaid, I probably would move. I'd move next to an ocean. What would I do? I'd move next to an ocean, and I would move next to an ocean, and I would... I don't know.
Why are you asking me this question? Stop asking stupid questions.
Genuinely, I would move next to an ocean, and I'd probably be a private researcher. And my husband would have to be rich. And he would have to know that I was a mermaid and be okay with it. I don't know. Like, the whole family would be a line of mermaids. Don't play with me. If I had to choose between vampire and werewolf, I think about this so often. I really do. I think about this so often. I think being a vampire is more sustainable. I do believe in a capitalist society. Being a vampire is more sustainable than being a werewolf. Like, you have to take one day off a month. I mean, I guess it would just be like me, like, having my period, but what if it doesn't happen around the same time? I have to deal with having my period and turning into a werewolf. If we're going the route of classic werewolves, you know what I mean? If I were a werewolf, though, I would want to be like a teen wolf type of werewolf. But I just want to, like, turn into a wolf. You know what I mean? Think about that. Like a Twilight or like a Wolf Blood. Did anyone watch that? The hit TV show Wolf Blood? I don't want to turn into, like, a creature. I want to turn into, like, a wolf. Like Twilight. If we're comparing Twilight werewolves and Twilight vampires, I think a vampire is more sustainable because you don't burst into flames. Like, if I was, like, a Sinners vampire or, like, a Vampire Diaries, I think they figured out that issue after season 1, though. I would choose werewolf because I want to walk in the sun. Like, I want to enjoy my life. If we're talking Twilight, all you do is glow and glitter. Like, I think it was that serious. Like, but look, he was glowing, like, a lot. Like, if you watch the clip, he was glowing a lot. And you couldn't live in, like, California because some people would be like, why is she literally sparkling? But I'm also black. I would still choose werewolf. So I take my beautiful bright orange, I can't even hold it up because it's so cracked. I've had this for so long. And I take this brush and I dip in, line like my nose, and I keep the same shape that my nose is. I'm just doing it so that I look like I have a nose, because after you put like concealer and powder, your nose disappears. I'm also going to take the same shade and I'm going to go under my eye. We're going to carve back in my under eye. Now I'm going to blend it out. I look a little crazy, but listen, I'm also going to go in with the same shade that I use on my nose here. I've recently been going down like a rabbit hole on just beauty in general. I just like can like see me and I'm like, wow, hey girl, like now it's time for blush. I look really dry and ashy, just wait. Do my eyebrows one more time. I've been like growing out my eyebrows, like they're already grown out, but I went through a phase last year where I would literally get them done like once a month. Let me insert a picture because it was horrendous and it was ugly. What the freak is that? I don't know what that is, so y'all just gonna have to look at it. Yeah, and now my eyebrows are fine, I guess. I haven't shaped them in a while either, so I don't know how they took on this shape, but I'm not mad. I used to have unibrows and bushy eyebrows in middle school. I don't know. I grew into my face. If you're like younger, don't touch anything. You're gonna grow into your face. We're nearing the end. I really am gonna miss talking to you guys. But now it's mascara. I start with my Sky High. I usually don't do my bottom lashes, but I think I'm gonna do it today. Do you guys remember when Kim Kardashian posted that picture of her with her bottom lashes like all the way done and people freaked out? It's so cute. I have my Hourglass eyeliner actually. I use it as lip liner, but I use it as lip liner, but I've never done eyeliner before. People say it's life-changing. So let's see. That's all I'm doing. Did it change my life though? I just look stupid. Lip combo. I have non-stop playing Mario Kart, Smash Bros. I love video games so much, but I'm like the kind of person who likes story-based video games. Like, I'll never ever play Valorant. Baldur's Gate 3, yeah, I'm on that. I don't know what this is. It's NARS and Shade Baden. I take any kind of lip, whatever, and I rub it in. Aren't I pretty? Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I've been playing a lot of Legend of Zelda too. Love. Link and I are related. We're brothers. I'm not a brother. He's a brother. I'm sister. That's the end of the video. I'll do a little edit.